Welcome to the Loner Podcast, 33s. Today, I'm going to talk about acknowledgement. Very important thing. Children need to be acknowledged. Adults need to be acknowledged even more. When you're acknowledged as a child, you grow into a confident adult. When you're not acknowledged as a child, you may grow up into a non-confident adult. I'm just on here sharing life experience, knowledge, all by myself. That's why this is called the Loner Podcast. I was always acknowledged as a child. That's why I grew up into a very confident, strong woman. Yet, in my adulthood, I have experienced times where I wasn't acknowledged, or people didn't even acknowledge their behavior. And sometimes when you're in relationships with friends, family, men, women, whatever it may be, they do you wrong and they don't acknowledge it, challenging you to come back into your life again without acknowledging what they've done. Never mind apologize, never mind change. I think for me overall, acknowledgement of your actions, your behaviors, your vibration as a person, it's just tenfold over saying sorry or changing, because in order to change, you have to acknowledge issues. So acknowledgement is huge. It's all around, all over. One of the biggest things that I have discovered through life experiences and life learning and studying. I have a health sciences degree. I've studied natural medicine for 10 years. It's how I've come to live my life. I acknowledge people constantly. I acknowledge myself constantly, my family constantly. I had somebody call me the other day out of nowhere. This person was in my life for a very long time. They shouldn't have been. I shouldn't have allowed it, but I did. Kept letting them back. Well, it's been about 4 years since I've heard from this person. They call me out of the blue, thinking, we're cool. I'm on the same vibe. I'm on the same energy I was with them 4 years ago. They're cut off. They're done to me. There's nothing there. And they just lack acknowledgement and consciousness of their behavior towards me and how it affected our relationship to the point where I don't want to be around you anymore. And then, they sit and they realize, let me call her. No, you can't. You never acknowledged your behavior. And if you acknowledged it, I would have forgiven you. Send you love, decrease your frequency, which I do always anyway. But the acknowledgement would have made that stronger. So therefore, acknowledgement of so many things. Acknowledgement is so important. It's me acknowledging that, this is my first Loner podcast all by myself. This is amazing. Something I've always wanted to do. Been talking about it for a long time. Was looking for a partner to do a podcast with. And I'm like, you know what? Just do it yourself. Acknowledge yourself. You have the knowledge. So yes, the Loner Podcast. 33s. Do you guys know what 33s stands for? Well, I hope you do. It's acquired knowledge. I'm lucky also to have this knowledge within my DNA, vibrating the frequency, tapping into it. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Follow, join me. This is going to be weekly. When I get into it, we're going to be daily. If you have any questions, if you want to leave any comments, if you want to leave your story about acknowledgement, I'd love to hear it. So, first of all, acknowledge yourself. Second of all, acknowledge your family, your DNA, your ancestors. Third, acknowledge what you need to work on. And acknowledgement of past mistakes. Sometimes it just takes simple sentences, some simple words to heal hurt and pain and anger and sadness. Those lower vibrational emotions. But yes, they're emotions. They can be used for negative or positive things. It's your choice what you want to do with them. But definitely acknowledge, move on, grow, learn, help each other, be kind. Because it's not about race or creed or country or religion. It's not about that anymore. There's been a spiritual battle for quite some time, and there's a very palpable energetic field going on right now. So again, it's not about race, religion, country, color, or creed. It's about energy. It's about your frequency. Is it good or is it bad? Is it high or is it low? What are you on? Because sometimes you just don't know what people are on. I've always been able to decipher energy. It's a gift I was given, and it's a gift I tapped into. So, thank you for listening. I hope this helps. And let's continue the Loner Podcast 33s. Peace and blessings to all.